Hey guys, in this video I'll explain how you can easily kill Praxis in the last room of the game by using the 15 energies in order to open the rift. I'll tell you which weapon, energy setup, Ember tree and of course relics. First I'll start with the weapon, and you want to take the bow in order to have a good scaling with your character. It will work very well with chance to crit and basic damage, and the idea is to combine with the relic healing yourself when you do a critical strike. For the weapon setup, it doesn't matter too much, but you need movement speed, increase arrow, and the last one, the stasis trap, in order to put a trap, as we won't be using the charge attack. For the skill, you should always be playing with this build, the Cyclone and the Hailstorm armor in order first to freeze your enemies, and this one to pack them. It will be much more easier to survive and to kill faster your enemies. So now for your items, this one is mandatory because when you crit you can heal yourself. If you have some luck, you can also combine this one with this one, increasing your healing. Before you have this healing setup, you can also take some shield or armor if you need. Lastly, in order to clear faster, you can also consider a fire, freezing or poison setup. Just make sure to always take everything linked to one element, for example, only fire on this setup. For the Ember tree, you'll want to have healing after completing a room, you have increased damage to bosses and mini bosses, 100 gold after finishing a world, increased damage after killing a boss, 1 additional life if you are playing in a party, or 4 lifes if you are playing in solo. Then you have additional relic choices, skill choices, and either you get the 2 relics first or the one increasing the number of choices. Don't forget to check out the relics before going into battle, and you can also reset these choices, well, first when you speak to this guy, but if you leave the game and start a new one, it will also refresh it. Lastly, for the tier setup, it's very important that you have this right setup. Some additional life, increase movement speed, increase damage, increase attack speed, increase the number of enemies, and deadlier enemy encounters. This one is also a bit specific because it will give you the rewards from the encounters that you have. A bit below you have the fewer shops that appears, and this one, the cooldown to clear a world. If you want, you can remove this one in order to put one more point in haste. Also, you should have a look at the Pantheon setup because the new bosses are very cool, but they are much harder, so just do it for fun and not in the setup that you want to finish the game. So once you have everything ready, the only tricky thing will be to find the relic. For me it occurs like 1 on 3 or 4 games, so it's quite fast, and once you have it, it should be very easy to end the game. For the boss, I'll let you the gameplay, but as you'll see, it's quite easy to kill. Just make sure to dodge his big attack, but otherwise you shouldn't have any problem on him. thanks for watching this video. I hope that it will help you to finish Ember Knights, and don't forget that you have everything on SlashingCreeps.com.